Hello, let me use physics syllabus to show you some of the secrets to pass your JAMB very well. Whether you are a science student or not, just follow me. I want to show you something. Now, sometimes when we talk about syllabus, some people will be thinking there are maybe some selected topics that JAMB have selected where they will ask their questions from. Yes, of course, there are selected topics, but what I've observed over the time is that JAMB syllabus is nothing other than the entire WAEC syllabus or secondary school syllabus, all you need to cover. For example, this is physics syllabus. I'm going to show you how you will use syllabus to predict the kind of questions JAMB will ask you. That's exactly what I want to do in this video. So stick around and let me show you the secret. So look at this syllabus, for example. Like I said, all these are topics under physics. If you see motion, you see, just follow me. I want to show you something. I want you to get something very clear. Look at 8 topic 6. Look at 7. Look at 8. I want to see you how long and bulky it is, so that you will not be thinking that syllabus is something small out there for you or selected topics for you in physics. Can you see waves? Can you see propagation, sound wave characteristics, light? Yes. At the end, I'm going to show you how to predict their questions. It's very simple. It's nothing hard. Once you are smart, I'm telling you, you don't have any issue with JAMB. Some of you are just still there. I don't know why you are allowing exams like this to threaten you. Can you see 39, 30? What? Tell me what other topic remain in physics that is not here? Even under all these topics, they are even categorized. They have, broke them down into subtopics. So almost everything is being covered. This is how wide it is. Now imagine you are going to study this thing between now to April or May. I don't know when JAMB 2026 will be. Imagine you are going to physics alone, for example, if you are a science student, is enough for you. But let me now reveal the secret to you on how you will now predict their questions using the syllabus. Actually, that's what I want to do. If you are my students, I'm planning to see how we can set a target, maybe a week for physics, a week for chemistry, a week for biology, and so on and so forth. If you are my student. Now look at this. Let's take, for example, under measurements and unit. You can see the subtopics there. The length, area, volume. You can see all of them listed, mass, unit. But now see something here. Come here under objectives. This is where the game is now. This is where the main thing is. Now take a look at these objectives. It reads, candidates should be able to. So yourself hearing this, you should know that they are saying something important here. But some of you are not smart at all. You just carry syllabus and you'll be reading, and you will not be able to cover it. Imagine in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you want to cover this. How possible is it? But I'm telling you, this, if I'm, for example, writing JAMB, with this, I would sit and predict questions that JAMB will ask. Let's take an example. Look at this one now. The first question says, candidates should be able to. That is to say, you will be examining whether you are able to identify the units of length, area, and volume. That's a simple question. Hey, I can set a question out of this. So how will they assess whether you will be able to identify which one is for length, which one is for area, and which one is for volume? Remember, length doesn't have any power. Area have square centimeter, square meter, and so on. Then for volume has cube, centimeter cube, millimeter cube, meter cube. Oh my God, I don't know. So if I were to write JAMB now, once I'm able to know what's the unit, because here they are saying units, they didn't say you should be able to define. No, well, definition may be good, but I will not waste my time learning to define length, learning to define area, learning to define volume, but I will spend my time learning to master. If I see square, centimeter square, what does that has to do with? What is it talking about? Is it talking about volume? Is it talking about length? Or is it talking about area? That's what I will spend my time on, because that's what I will expect JAMB to ask me. So if peradventure JAMB will make any mistake to ask anything under length, area, volume, is they will try to assess. Will you even be able to identify the unit of length, area, volume, and so on? Only smart student can. Let me take another example. Okay, the second one says candidates should be able to use different measuring instruments. Excellent. Imagine. Studying have become very simple if you are smart. Only if I were you now, I will go and look for measuring instrument. I will not waste my time to be studying what are measuring instrument, where are they. No. I would look for common, popular measuring instruments and know how to use them. Vernier calipers, micrometer, screw gauge. I have seen these questions again and again. JAMB will just draw a vernier calipers and they will say, what's the reading? They cannot bring meter rule now. They will not give you tape. Are you getting me? So I will not waste my time learning how to measure with tape. Those inner ones, the ones I have just called, micrometer, screw gauge. I hope this is an eye-opener. Please, thumbs up for this video. I'm revealing something very interesting and very important here to some of you. I'm revealing something very important. So do you get what I'm trying to say? Already, JAMB did not say, don't study ruler, but you know that those ones, they are too simple. Why would JAMB ask that? They should be asking primary 1, primary 2, those things. But those inner ones that are a little bit technical to use, that's what they will ask you. They say, okay, study the picture and what is the reading on this vernier calipers, micrometer, screw gauge? All these things. I will not waste my time on rules. So once I come to this kind of objective, all I will run to is micrometer, screw gauge, vernier calipers, and any other thing around that. Period. I should learn to know how to take reading on those items, on those instruments. Chai. Please like this video. If you did not like it, I will not be happy with you. If you have not followed me. I'm revealing something, and that's what I'm doing. This year, there is no going back. I will just tell you as many things as possible that you need to know. I'll take one more example and I'll stop there. We'll meet in another video. So the last example says, determine the lengths, surface areas, and volume of regular and irregular bodies. Do you see? Everything is just simple. So if I were you, I will not even waste my time on topics, so I don't have time for that. All these 39 topics under physics alone, I don't have time to waste on that. I will just come to these objectives. These objectives is trying to tell you that this is where we'll access you. Though we talk about length, time, volume, and whatever, but specifically, this is where we want to assess you. Unfortunately, some people are not smart. So here, there are different ways to measure the volume of different objects. Irregular objects, sometimes we use water. You measure the amount of water displaced. For example, stone is irregular. So if you want to measure its volume, you fill maybe a cup or a beaker with a certain amount of water, then you put it. As the stone goes into the water, the excess water will pour. So you try to trap that water that is pouring and measure it. I hope you get something. See, let me stop here. Thank you for watching. If you have watched to this end, subscribe to my channel. This year, you are not just going to pass JAMB, you will pass JAMB very well if you will stick and be following to some of the things I will tell you. If you are my student, be ready. I'm planning on how we will be having either 2-3 days for one subject or one topic depending. We've already started chemistry for those of you that have been following. So please. By the way, if you need the syllabus, you can just drop it on the comment section. I'll make it available for you. Any subject you want to in JAMB. Thank you. Have you subscribed? Did you like this video? Share it with your friends. It's a secret I'm leaking now. Thank you. Bye.